As Dorian continues to pound the East Coast, we're joined on the phone now live by Dawn Thompson from Wilmington, North Carolina. Dawn, we just talked with you last year. That was Hurricane Florence. We have some video here of these tornadoes and the violent weather that's been unfolding throughout the day. Have you seen any of these tornadoes?
Well, we had some in our area. They actually went through my parents' backyard. It was still a little dark out whenever they came through, so we didn't actually visualize them, but they were very close to our home.
Wow. And so what are you doing now, and what is the next steps that you're going to take?
Right now, we're actually enjoying the lull. We're between bands right now, so we lost power earlier in the day, but it's been restored, and now the winds are just starting to pick up and the rain's just starting to fall again. So we've actually had about 2 hours of fairly clear weather.
Well, that's got to help, Dawn, because isn't your greatest fear at this point too much water, flooding, or are the winds really a threat to you?
Right, actually both. Water is a big deal in our area because we're really, really close to the coast. We're only about a mile from the Intracoastal Waterway, but we also have a new highway being built on the backside of our neighborhood, so we're getting the runoff from that as well. We're just hoping that the winds hold off during the night, so we're not actually being damaged by both wind and flooding.
Dawn, can I ask you, I know you did not evacuate last year, and this year you're still there. Can I ask why, and if you regret it or you think you made the right decision?
Absolutely. I mean, we kind of stay with our things. I mean, I know that it's just material, but I've been in North Carolina since 1975, and I've never evacuated. I lived with my parents, until my early 20s, and now, my husband and my kids and I live here just about 2 miles from my parents. Never evacuated unless something major changes. We'll probably continue staying.
All right, Dawn, so you're going to stay, and last year I remember we talked about this, but you also have a lot of experience here. So what have you done? What kind of precautions have you taken? And do you have other people from the neighborhood or perhaps family members or relatives staying with you?
This year we actually don't. It's just my husband and I and my daughter, because my boys are actually stuck in Greenville, North Carolina. They go to ECU. We were expecting them to come home with many of their friends and my daughter's friends, and kind of last minute, no one needed a place to stay. It's kind of quiet around here this year. We did take a lot of precautions. My husband, he screwed all of our fence gates open. He tied down everything in our yard. We actually have hurricane straps on our outbuilding, and just kind of got everything that could fly inside so that it didn't damage our house or our neighbor's homes.
Well, Dawn Thompson, Wilmington, North Carolina, thank you for taking the time to join us, and we really hope that you stay safe.
Yeah, we'll check back in our 6 o'clock half hour and see how Dawn is doing right there in the middle of the storm. As